busy week with the BBC TV coming up and we reaching 200, and we have some new followers, new joiners, new people that want to paint. Welcome all to all of you. I thought we'd have a bit of fun now. So this is a picture of an old barn. No matter what barn it is, it's an old barn with some trees around the back of it. And it's just a rickety old barn. Our colours that we're going to use today are there. I'll put them on the screen for you. Raw sienna, ochre or ochre, ultramarine plus burnt umber, less of the setting colour, and then a wee mix of alizarin crimson. That's all we need to know. All we need to know that. So that's my palette, if you can see it. That's what I've mixed. There's the ochre. There's the sienna, raw sienna, French ultramarine and burnt umber, and a weak mix of alizarin crimson. That's it. That's what we've got, and that's what we're going to start with. We'll see where we go from there. So first of all, it's covered. We'll move that out of the way. It's covered in trees around the background trees. So let's just discipline. Put a bit of sky in to start with, because even with trees, there's sky on it, isn't there? Let's get some sky on there. Right, have some sunshine in there. And the light today we're going to have coming from sort of around there, that way, coming from the right, looking this way. And what I want to do on this, I'll tell you now because this is what we're doing. The same sketch, the same paper, the same view. This is done in summer, and next one I'm going to do the same thing in winter, so you can get the impression of how it looks in two different seasons. I thought you might like to view that. That's raw sienna, so put some ultramarine in there on the sky. The sky is not really important on this because there's a lot going up in the foreground. So we'll see how we go. We're just a touch of blue on there. I'm using a number 20 brush. Just dab it and let the brush do the work. Don't you get involved. Clean my brush. And then I think in the probably going to fill up, there's some alizarin crimson in the base there. I like that. Just to sort of join it together. From there. Don't worry about going close to the building because there's trees around there. It's just giving the viewpoint of that. And then a bit of ultramarine and burnt umber. So there's a cloud up here. Make a cloud out of it. Not too heavy, just a touch of it around the top. So there we go. That's what we got. I'm not going to fiddle with this today. I'm just going to let's see what happens. See where we go from there. The sky's down there. Right, and that's the effect we've got. So while it's still wet, I want to put in some distant tree effects. So with the ultramarine, a touch of alizarin crimson, pop it in some. It's a distant tree, like, if you like. let the brush and the wetness shape your trees for you. That's all. But these are sort of distant trees in the background. Nothing special. Keep off the land for a bit there. That's given us a little bit of depth down there. Now add a touch of the ochre into it. We'll find that it starts to go just a shade of green, basic green. It is nothing special. Let's pop some of this in. Well, that's a green colour, isn't it? Background stuff. I do like messing about like this. And in front of that, we'll start to get some trees that overlay it. So I'm just putting the brush in there. I think I'll dry do it now. Give it a chance. Right, that's dry now. I want to put on some Winterville red shade and some cadmium yellow together. Get a green, a nice greeny colour. And let's start and put a bit of closer trees. Nothing special. Just show trees that are nearer the barn. Do a few holes. There's a big tree around here as well. Just flash it up around that. Don't want the green on the roof there, but I've got it. But let's shift it. It's a bit stronger that colour now. Let's see where we can delve in with a different, stronger green. Less water this time, folks. Less water. Let's see what we've got. That's better. Up against that roof. And coming down here. I've only used one brush so far, you might have noticed, and that's another 20. Lovely brush it is. These are the type I sold Hockney. He likes them. And then we've got another tree down here like this. Like a variety of greens. I put more cadmium yellow in. Of course, it's this side I think it'll be quite sharp, quite dark down this side. On the underside there. this side will be darkish. Actually, this tree formation around it, it's quite a big portion of the picture, isn't it? So we've got to give it credit. I want to use a small brush just suggest a touch of trunk there. I'll put a dark brown or something like that. A burnt umber in that. Mix a bit of blue in with it. I don't want it just looking brown and look awful. I'll put some alizarin crimson in there as well. And these want to go like a tree would do. Put through there. Paint it as it grows upwards. You can't see much of your branches, but you'll see one or two as it's coming up. That'll do. Let's keep it loose, and that's loose if you like. So while that's drying, you can have a cup of tea if you like. That's it. So we'll let that dry. I've put some on that roof a bit, so I might have to sort of lift that off a little bit. I'm going to paint the roof pantile roof with the barn. So we'll make that the next job. We work our way down. Dry that. Well, that's dry now. What I want to do is just tackle these rooftops, these little barns. And they're all pan tiles on here. Then I've used some burnt sienna on this just to start it off. It's a lovely contrast for the green there, isn't it? Set against the green, you get a nice combination. And keep your sketch, because you want to make it for the next painting we do, which is the winter scene. That should be quite nice. Dark on the underside of that. Put the tile selection to show there's something on there. That's one roof done. Well, that's dry now. The basic colour of this is wood. Wood which is aged, and you get like a grey effect, like this. See, this is the ultramarine and burnt umber, but not too. And it's aged looking wood. It is. do the base coat, just get the newness of it for a start. That's the first job. It's number 6 brush in case you're interested. The dark appearances. You want a touch of lattice work down, you know, it makes it look a bit like panelling, which it is. It's wooden panelling, tongue and groove stuff, isn't it? And then the sun's coming from the right, so we've got to keep this side of the panel paler. It's washed in, but paler because it's facing the sun. And that side will be facing the sun just there, and dark under there. That's just like an undercoat. Some situation of not, don't overdo it. That's just suggested it's dark. Now we're going to get a nice juicy dark inside there, under there, aren't we? So let's put these panels in first. That's part of the thing will be not too dark. Dark as the other one there. Darkish panel down there. It's quite juicy dark. And that right inside that middle part of the shed. As I say, you can put your own colours on this, you know, because it's nice. It's nice to have an experiment that you get your teeth into and make it what you want. I like you to sort of spread your wings and do your own thing, because it is nice. So it's dark in here. It's the same colour as this, but darker. It's got dark under that pantel roof there as well. You can remember where the sun's coming from. It's the top right, isn't it? So you're going to get darks and licky like this. Put these darks from here. And inside these places, it's real dark. So I'm going to put some ultramarine, some burnt umber, and some alizarin crimson, all in the same mix, because it'll give you a really juicy dark. And it's not a dead dark, it's an interesting dark because you've got colour in it. You see what we're after, we don't do anything boring, do we? So this is inside whatever's in there. There's such an alizarin in there, more something a bit more colourful. Oh, there's fence, I've forgotten that fence. Lovely fence, isn't it? It was very rusty, this one. It's nice to see something like this. I haven't decided what to make of this fence, but just keep it rusty, that's best, keep it rusty. So we're working our way down our picture now, and I think we can start putting in some foreground. I better dry it first. Right, it's dry now. I want you to do this just a rough field in front of the barn. So I've got some of this cadmium yellow and the Windsor red shade, and I've put a touch of cadmium lemon into it to give it a sparkle, to bring it forward. Let's see what we get, shall we? This is a spark. We'll give it a sort of a touch of colour in the foreground. It's always welcome, a touch of colour, isn't it? Keep it going. We nearly covered it now. This is the undercoat, of course. And we can add some various darker things that we need onto it, just to make it more interesting. Windsor red shade, let's put a bit of that into it and see what happens. Cadmium yellow, put more of that into it. when the cabin, French country being a burnt umber for this, is to bring some darkness into this rough ground down here. Same brush as number 20. Get this in your hand, it's a joy. You know, yeah, careful, it can be a beast as well, so enjoy it, but don't let it rule your life. There's a nice dark in this corner here. Lemon in that would be nice. See this number 20 brush, if you just, I'll tell you what it does, it stops you fiddling. Because it's difficult to fiddle with number 20. Right, I'll put number 20 down and tackle that foreground with a smaller brush and see what happens. You watch it, it'll start going fiddly. So it's very rough ground. This is a little liner brushes. There's not much happening at this moment. This stuff keeps going round it, but they're not. I think we could put a bloke in here, couldn't we? Trying to do something. It's a bit lonely without anything. Where can we have him? About, put him about here, how's that? So we can see him. Good idea. Put this middle brush down. The brush is a bit more sturdy. I better dry it first because I don't need to just spread all see, it's got to get through this door, hasn't it? That's one thing. That's too big a door for him, so I'll put him beside. That door is twice his size. It's not the normal size door. He's got to work in this stuff here as well. So put him just here. Cadmium red, this is. The only farmer I know has a nice red jumper. It's red. Red likes a nice jumper. You've got tail thread there. Put him some trousers on. In fact, I think I'll have some brown trousers. This is light red. This is called light red. This trouser colour. So you get. So he's there looking into the abyss, if you like. I think I'll just put one or two shadows in there because it might help a couple of shadows. We'll see. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, don't do it. But we'll see what happens anyway. The light's from the right, isn't it? So I might get a shadow from down here. Shadow in this way. Shadow here. Go under there. Go on there. Thread will be, you want a bit of shadow thread, so obviously you just flattens him, so it's going to be a bit of a dark on his back. Get away from the sun. So it gives you some idea of the size of that door by doing thread like that. I'll put the other bird in, just a bird in, just to give it a bit of life somewhere. Okay. Just put a bit more twiddle on this just to bring it up into that building. And it's getting to the stage where someone should grab this brush and take it off me. Because you start going, do a twiddly bit on there, a twiddly bit on there, but it then starts to become fiddly bits on there. I don't want you to do that. No, not very good. Just stick to an odd bit of twiddle, stuff like that. Stop. That's the biggest thing to do, and is stop. Let me dry that. Close it down a bit with the mount. See what we've got. And that, folks, is our old barn. Any barn, so any shape you do, just treat it like this, full of leaves and colour behind it, and just it's old, it's rickety. And Fred's a bit rickety as well. Bit of a fence down there, light in the foreground to bring it forward, and well, I tell you what, as I said in the beginning, what we'll do, we'll strip all this bare, do another sketch, and then I'll paint it as a winter scene. So you don't get no leaves on the trees, you get a different variety of what happens. Whether I put the light on the same side, I don't know. Whether I might put the other side. But it's interesting to have a go at that, because you've got one sketch there, and you can have two paintings or three paintings. But I thought for this instance, I thought we'd just experiment, because the barn's not too difficult to do. If you get it wrong, it's more rickety. That's all you can say. But until next time, folks, that's it. That's 201. And I look forward to, I hope you liked it, and give us a share and a like and a tick or whatever you do. And the more of them we can get, the more people we can see it. So do join us again. But until then, folks, it's goodbye. So it's goodbye from me. Goodbye, folks.